Yo, what's up, Nomad? Still cannot do the short boost. It's a tough trick. It's a tough trick. Like, the tech isn't hard per se, it's just the specific screw attack short boost is really difficult. Oh, I see. I have to push back before opening the door. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and actually start doing runs. I've warmed up the harder tricks of the run, so it's whatever. We're gonna actually start doing attempts now. Hopefully I'll get this stuff as I do the run. Not, well, that. So chat, I'm gonna play some Metroid Dread today, but I also plan on doing a bit of Overwatch later. I do want to start playing other games on stream, and I would like to start grinding my way up the ranks in Overwatch. You know that on this channel, we play games at a high level, whether it's a speedrun or anything else. So I'm gonna try my hand at anything else. The speedrunning Dread seems like, I don't know, I've done it for years, right? But I want to consider the content that I can put up for folks to watch on YouTube, and Dread's at an all-time low. I think that even if I were to continue to make Dread content, who am I really making it for? For myself, I am pretty burned out on this game. For other people, I feel like no one's really like into Dread these days. The speedrun scene is practically dead, so it's kind of a rough situation. I'd like to see if I can push my channel a little further, so I don't think Dread's gonna be the answer for me. Anyway, chat, let's do this. Oops, a little bit of that old boss's muscle memory kicking in. Have to reset. I should know by now that I'm gonna do the pseudo there, but for a moment I'm like, okay, slide through, kill the Amy. Wait, we don't kill the Amy in NMG. Ugh. Oh well. I mean, in any percent. You most certainly kill the enemy in all bosses. NMG, just not in percent, of course. Whatever. Ooh. Good start to the run. Might be able to get another gold if I can get this berry first try. I mean, we only go with first tries anyway. Oh. No. Alright. Alright, this is what we're gonna do, Chad. If I get past enemy bump, I'll wake you up. Yeah, and there's only so much you can do with the single player game. And like, Dread was actually a very popular speed game when it came out. Oh god. But, I mean, that time is gone now, so. Oh my god, what is this? Jeez. Alright, wake up, Chad. We beat the Emmy bomb. It means we're at least gonna make it to screw attack. You know, that's already a win versus unrestricted. In unrestricted, we would at least be making it to Emmy Warp, which is like 10 minutes in the run. Yo, Junsei, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate you. Also, welcome on in. Damn it, I missed too much. I'm still not sure what's the best time I can have at Corpus, but I think maybe a 117 is for sure. Maybe a 116 with really good movement and a really good fight. I don't know for sure yet. A little bit of breaking warm-up.
Uploading data.
Oh, dude, don't grab the ledge. Oh no. I jumped at the wrong time. Oh, what are you standing there for? Just melee. Okay, that mashing was actually better than I thought it was gonna be. I think I might tie the gold, which isn't, you know, a very good gold yet. Just off of the mashing, because the Zero fight was bad. Yeah. I think the Amy kill was actually the best part of the segment. I lost a bunch of time during the central unit fight. And maybe some movement imperfections, like that ledge grab. I might yet get a 244 in this segment, which is better than what I had in all bosses unrestricted. It's the same segment though. What? No, oh my god, what is that? Are you serious? Never seen that before. Literally just completely dodged the magnet, man. What a dumb time loss. I never had that happen to me before. Like, I swear that never happened. I also didn't know that you couldn't just grab the magnet door from that lower one. Damn. That was kind of necessary time loss. I would have had to learn that at some point, I guess. And this somehow is still better than my Artaria. Wow. I must have failed the D-boost then. If my time loss was that big in the PB, I must have failed the D-boost. Which I've been doing that a lot lately. 351 Lava Drain. I think that was a third try Hell Pseudo with first try Adam or something. Well, I hope I can do a little better this time. That is the first time I get the weave. Holy. Usually snapback kills any chance of the weave working, but this time I actually did it. Incredible. That was bad. Alright, don't seem pseudo. Yep, that's it. Ah, I jumped too early, damn it. Shit. I haven't run into this spawn in a long time. Well, rest in peace, Gold, but I jumped too soon. I should have delayed my jump a bit more. Dude, stop grabbing the ledge. Oh my god. It might not be such a bad idea to make a new segment here on this platform thing, interactable thing. Okay. Oh, nice. First try, but I've already wasted too much time, so it really doesn't matter if I get it first try or not at this point. Nothing's gonna change the fact that I died to the enemy and lost major time. That's unfortunate. That was kind of a bad first try too, because I spent considerable amount of time at the door just aiming to get the shot right. But that wasn't a perfect first try anyway. Oh, and that's not even first try items, so what? What? Why is this not working? Oh my god. Alright, this segment could not be any worse. Dude. Dude. Okay. $34 fucking seconds, great. Huh? How does she wall jump there? What? Dude. Yeah, what's up, Bard? All is well. You're doing good. Just doing some more 80% NMG. I am also gonna play a bit of Overwatch later. I think Overwatch might become my new stream game very soon. But in the meantime, I'll see if I can get me a 102 in this category. My actual goal is to try to push that sum of best down to 1 hour, or as close as possible to a sub-hour as much as I can. My actual PB time doesn't matter too much. What I really want is that sum of best touching the sub-hour times. I want to prove that sub-hour is possible with the new route. So if I just get the sum of best there, that's enough for me. Yeah, we're actually very close to the 102. I just need to do a full run with less mistakes than my PB. And I did have a couple big mistakes that should just be almost enough for 102. But that is gonna take some practice. Ads, no, I'm sorry. Oh, that was a late spawn. Shit. Oh my god, stop putting shit in my way, game. It was a late spawn for that first wheelie dude. And I couldn't kill it. Or maybe I just didn't aim correctly, I don't know. I think what I need to do there is try and manipulate the camera by aiming it down. If I can get the enemies within the screen sooner, they will also spawn sooner and I can get a hit sooner. If I don't do that, sometimes they spawn late and I can't kill them in advance. And that's bad. Dude, holy crap, I thought I had iframes. Did I just cancel the iframes? Never got to properly learn that deboost. I gotta stop trying to do it. I have to stop trying to do it until I take the time to learn how to do that consistently, otherwise it's just gonna cost me time. That's done. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. $244. I believe this 244 time had a not very good central unit fight. I believe I thought at some point that a 240 might actually be doable, maybe a 239. But I've already lost time on this split, so it doesn't matter. Yo, Prince! Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing good. Congrats on your unrestricted time. 37.5 is very good. I mean, very good compared to previous times, right? I know we still got a ways to go, but it's been a while since anyone had a big unrestricted time, so that's nice. Shit, my rigging's not working. Oh my god, 224. That's gonna be like 21 seconds, so 1 second slower than PB. This was a pretty bad enemy kill, and the central unit fight wasn't too bad, but it could have been a little faster. But most of my time loss was in Diron, actually. It's very, you are of the category to have a world record with an RBX that, oh yeah, so that's like almost a whole minute off your run if you just manage to get it first try. I mean, even if you got it second try on Switch too, that's already quite praiseworthy, to be honest. Even a second try is something. Oh. Maybe I should have just gone. I don't know. I usually do a little stall there if I get a hiccup doing that climb, because I know that the right side bugs will usually just deboost me. I would have loved to stop on that. Yeah. Yeah, I was very happy to stop running all bosses unrestricted, and the only point of contention there is just Emmy Warp. Now having Emmy Warp and raw RBX is disgusting. Better hustle for the sub-hour, let's go. For the time being, sub-hour is safe. Unchallenged. I'm not going for sub-hour for the time being. I just want to see my sum of best go below sub-hour. And I have no idea where I'm going to find that time save with 2 minutes on the clock there. But maybe it's going to happen. Also, I have played other categories before where I had no idea where I was gonna get the time save. And it eventually happened. Sometimes you just gotta play to figure it out, that's just how it works. Here we are. Oh, really, dude? That shot just didn't want to hit the door. Okay. Yep. Fun. Dude, why'd you grab? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta dash melee a little later. That's 2 seconds lost just in movement here, damn. The game's movement always leaves so much on the table. I wouldn't be surprised if most of that 2 minutes was pure movement execution. It may well be. It may well be. I wouldn't be surprised if a good chunk of those 2 minutes is just like very optimized movement, or actually just completely different movement from what I'm doing in some parts. Because I didn't really try to investigate movement very much. I'm a sucker for the big tricks, but when it comes to small optimization, sometimes I find stuff, right? But usually it's not my focus. So there might be a lot that I'm not doing and could save a bunch of time. Goodness. I need to practice this section. Doing that slide morph into the tunnel, with a jump into the tunnel, is so nice and smooth. And it saves a bunch of time, but I always just don't do it right. Oh, please skip the cutscene. Could have been worse. Bro. I'm wasting a lot of missiles just not connecting with the mouth properly. Holy crap, dude. That was a bad fight. I wasted so much damage not hitting the mouth. And I also didn't get the best of RNGs, and that's still a mini gold. That was a pretty bad segment. Movement was not good. I lost 2 seconds just in Rataria. Calories wasn't all that much better, but the fight was really bad. I can still have a faster phase 1 because I dropped some of the quick charges. I think my saving grace was I finally did a fight where I didn't mess up the single wall jump, but phase 2 wasn't very good, man. It's my fault. Like, RNG could have been better, yes, but it also wasn't all that bad. But maybe I just need to practice this fight like in Boss Rush, because I get the feel that I lost a good chunk of my missiles to just hitting Crate but outside the mouth, so that doesn't count for damage. Just lots of missiles wasted. Alright, I need to just think hard about this part here, because I'm not supposed to go up to wide beam, but that's what I did in all bosses unrestricted. It's kind of weighs in my muscle memory a little bit that I have to go up after the teleportal. But no, I don't, because this is 80%. NMG. Dude. What is that? Why is she not morphing, dude? What? I got that twice? What is going on? I am pressing ZL. Why is she not morphing? Oh, she is morphing, but she instantly unmorphs due to snapback. I figured it out, chat. Oh my god, please. Dude, I can't believe... This is the worst. This trick is the worst thing that's ever happened to this game. Procon 2 just snaps back so freaking much. It's so hard to get the rebind done correctly somehow. I have the same problem doing early cloak. Sometimes it works fine and beautifully, but other times the snapback just keeps making me mess up, and I don't even know how to work around that. Because I already had to learn to work around that on Switch 1 with Procon 1. I had to get used to almost subconsciously like move the control stick back to neutral rather than letting it snap. But that same habit that I have for the Procon 1 is not enough to avoid snapback on this controller. So dumb, man. And like a lot of the times I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to... It's almost like I can play the... I have to play another minigame at the same time, which is trying to not snap back the controller, but I don't really have time to do that. I can't just smoothly let go of the stick every single time. I just have to let go so I can do fast inputs, right? Like I just can't. I just can't do any better than that sometimes. Dude, I lost 30 seconds in calories because I got that lame green Emmy spawn. And I forgot the timing of when you want to jump over it. I jumped too soon, so I touched it. Should have jumped later. That's 100% on me. I can blame it on, I'm not used to this category anymore. Some things happen that I kind of forget. But like losing so much time to snapback is just so... It's just so infuriating because there's not a whole lot I can do about it. It might just happen again next run. Much momentum on that missile. Oh, should have killed those bugs with a diffusion shot. Somehow forgot to do that. Okay. Good flash shift. I mean, good bomb jumps. Bad water section. I'm not sure what I can do to save time on this segment. I'm sure there's something, but this is one of my least consistent segments in the run. Okay, fast pseudos, good. Damn, I didn't get the quick climb. Alright, good button, but I didn't get the quick climb, so not the best Perennial section that it could have been. A bit sluggish destroying that blob too. The third blob, I mean, the one out of the water. Also, I need to close the window, it's too much noise outside. Well, I mean, I get that it's Sunday, kids outside are playing and stuff. But it just goes into my mic probably. I think I should have been able to get that flash hit. Somehow I didn't though. Not a good fight. I can do better than that. I think that's gonna be about the same time as my gold, which is not the best I can do. That wasn't a very good Emmy kill. I lost a few shots. Emmy is like halfway in the platform, so that was a pretty bad start to this. Central Unit 5 wasn't very good. I also messed up movement. But I feel like I'm getting close to the limits of time save on this split. I could be proven wrong, but I feel like 246, 245 is probably going to be as low as I can make it for now. Nice buffered jump for some reason. Nice buffered flash shift and jump for some reason. Still haven't figured out why that happens sometimes after killing Amis. What? Dude, where's my jump? It wasn't easy, but I've had to learn to tackle this speed keep specifically on Switch 2 because that save room takes a while to load. And I have to unmorph before the room transition, otherwise I probably won't be able to unmorph until Samus is in midair in Morph Ball, because the save station makes you hop into the air, and if you unmorph in the air, then speed booster is gone. But I've gotten some more consistency there, which I really like that speed keep. Still 3 seconds lost. Oh yeah, it was that Shine Spark didn't go off immediately. It's probably the biggest time loss I had there. Very well calculated Shine Sparks both times, very nice. Okay. I think this is gonna be my first try registered on these splits. Hey, that's a big time save. That gets us to a 148 sum best, Chad. That's it. That's what I want to see. Shit, I'm not sure. I feel like there's a different spacing for how I should position for a screw attack. Oh wow. Perfection. No! Damn, I jumped too low and I didn't morph. Instead, I think I did a slide there. Shit. Ah. Let's gotta mess up something in movement here. I don't know what's a good time for this segment. I get the feel that the 306 I have isn't anywhere close to a good time, but I don't know for sure. Wow, I actually tried to stop speed boostering, but that load was so long, I think the game just... Holy fuck! The game just didn't... Why is she going to the left? Well, to the right when I'm pressing left? What? There's some physics interactions in this game that I just don't understand, man. I swear I was trying to go to the left and she continues to go to the right. It's a freaking game, dude. Some bounces, not too bad. Okay. Okay, that's a 311, meaning I lost 5 seconds to gold. Yeah, having to do the bomb jump costs a chunk of time. The whole freaking crash out I had in Dairon just before the elevator, yeah, I think that's more than 5 seconds lost. I don't know how much time exactly, but yeah, we can get another gold for sure. Real. Well, that was not a perfect movement section, but it's probably among the best I've had recently. The work in progress. I don't know. I don't really know what a good time is for this segment either. I still haven't had, you know, really good movement all around. Few mistakes, so I don't know. Fuck off, dude. Screw this segment. Holy shit. No way I'm gonna gold now. Oh my god, dude. I don't think this could have been any worse. Huh? Dude. Too many mistakes. This segment had too many mistakes. Too many. There's no point even thinking of what to improve because you just have to improve the whole fucking segment. That was so bad. This brain was a disgrace. I don't even know what to improve because I have to just do everything better. Good fight. Half of my inputs didn't work at the end here. Rest in peace, flash shift. I get the feel that 113 I have on the super missile is probably close to best possible. Unless there's some movement optimizations like in the enemy zone and stuff that I'm not doing. That I didn't feel like I had any particular hiccups just at the end of the segment, just before grabbing the ability. Oof, I almost messed up. Okay. Can I have gold is? That is a mini gold, nice. I think I still have some movement optimizations to do in Gavaran before this. No! Okay, great. Awesome. Every single time. I don't think I've had a single good RNG fight. Holy. Also, what's happening to my raking today? I'm not able to do this properly. That was a very, very long one. That was super bad. I feel like I should have finished this fight like 10 seconds ago, but holy. Damn, dude. Dude, what's happened to my raking in this fight? The problem with braking, oh, there are a lot of problems, but it just boils down to a skill issue. But the problem I have with this is I have to be hitting the attacking the button in a very specific way, very specific direction and rhythm. If any of these variables doesn't line up with what I need to be doing, the raking just sucks. Not the best start to the semi-kill, but whatever. Yeah, maybe I didn't lose 10 seconds on the warrior fight, but it did feel like I lost a lot of time there. I think this is going to be worse than PB as well. Like a 317. Yeah, I think most of my time loss has to be that warrior. Okay, decent movement. I probably have some improvements to do in movement here. I feel like that climb is not as clean as it could be, not yet. I would certainly like to see a 209 gravity. Gravity is going to be a really hard segment to have a big gold on. Because you also need to have those blobs by gravity destroyed fast, and to do that, not easy. Whoa. That was some weird snapbacks, and we just went wherever she wanted to go there. Wow, that's perfect blobs, I think. More chance at a goal, maybe? Oh yes, 209, let's go. Damn, actually got the 209. That was god blobs, but still, I don't think movement is perfect yet. Okay, good climb. Good fight, fast exit. I can be a little better. For some reason my raking isn't very consistent today. Not sure what I'm doing wrong, but it didn't feel very consistent. Anyway, we might have a chance to buy that gold. I would really like to see. Okay, good fight. Sub 2. Yes! 158. Nice. Alright. Even if I don't get a PB, I'm probably not going to get a PB, but like even not getting a PB, I'm glad that this run has created some golds. Can't be happier. I just can't be happier. Oh my never mind. Fuck cross bombs. Trash. Fuck this ability! Fuck me, dude! Dude, holy shit, 10 seconds lost to crossbombs being garbage. And I still have a pretty big goal to get in this segment. I fuck that now. Just fuck that. Even if I get first try, it's gonna be a 9 or 10 second time loss to that bullshit. Oh, this game, this freaking game. It's so dumb how that loses 10 seconds. So really dumb, man. Why am I not getting pushed to the outside? What? Huh? That was an interesting time loss. I ducked to avoid a potential laser from the bot, but that was like a whole second that someone was staring where I got the elevator cuts, and holy shit, this segment is... Oh man, I have to figure out what's causing me to not get pushed out of the tunnels after crossbomb. I think it's the blocks, but that usually didn't happen to me before, so I'm not sure why it's happening now. I also need to figure out what's best movement here. I used to do speed booster for all bosses and restricted, but I don't think that's the answer here. What's up, Art? Should have prepared that charge beam a lot sooner. Ah, that was a good setup, but it didn't open the door. Unlucky. And that was a good setup. Didn't open the door. There it is. Third try is a charm. And get the hop into the tunnel. Where's my quick charge? Damn it. Ain't no way I'm going anywhere close to a gold. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Lost too much time already. I would have to be done with Demi right about now to actually get a decent gold. And I've already lost 10 seconds, more than 10 seconds just in Hanubia. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That was like third try Stormscape, and all of my attempts at the setup were good. I had some hiccups with the free aim step, but whatever. So 4:57, so only 13 seconds. So I know I lost that much time just to movement in Hanubia. Plus probably some time to movement here in Farenia. And I lost a bunch of time to third try Stormscape. So yeah, we can probably save a good chunk of time here. good. 33 seconds on the platform. That's probably the best. May I see your mashing settings? I mean, I'm in the middle of a run, Art. Of course you can. What do you mean? 33 seconds on that platform is like 3 seconds faster. Wait, or two, at least 1 or 2 seconds faster than my previous best, so I like this pace. Damn, if I didn't have that hiccup, this would have been really good. Nice, good fight. I think this is finally gonna be a worthy gold. I think. At this rate, we might actually get a 209? Is it possible I'm gonna get a 209? That was a very good segment. Like, movement was much better than my usual powerbomb movement. I still had one hiccup with movement. Was getting up to that tunnel. I didn't stop the speed booster, so I kind of went past the ledge a bit. But the fight was good. The fight was good. I still lost some time to jumps. Maybe I can still get a 208 or 207 like perfection. One day, Chad. One day. Oh my god! And just buffer all the shine sparks. Lose every shine spark. That's it. What is that? Oh, nice. I actually got a 2-fade. Okay, that's a better fight than usual too. I think I'm gonna get a gold here. Still not the perfect segment, both in movement or fight, but looking better. So I got good RNG with the power bombs, but I didn't get that shine spark bonk and buffer. That's not what I'm supposed to do there. But that is still a sub 140. That's really nice to see that. Okay, well, at least I've gotten a lot of golds this run, so pretty happy about that. Really pushing the limits here. Oh, messed up. I haven't practiced my diagonal spark, so I don't wanna risk losing too much time here. Oh. Oof, I almost choked that. I stopped shooting a moment too soon. high. I'm not sure this is a gold. I want to say it's a 1 second gold, but not sure. It'd be kind of insane if I actually PB'd with this run. What? That was just on the limit. Three seconds gold. I did not expect a 3-second gold actually. What is that? Damn, that just cost me. Wow. I just didn't get enough height off of that. I didn't think that could happen. Fuck, I messed up. Oh well. Alright. Yo, what's up, Robbie? Welcome on in, dude. Damn, that... Actually, I almost PB'd out of that garbage run, Chad. That was actually kind of incredible. If I made less mistakes in the escape, that actually would have been possible. I choked a lot, man. Having to redo that crossbomb jump. The time I lost in the last Emmy zone room to fail the dash mealees and stuff. And then I didn't even get the slope spark. I didn't destroy the last style, so I just couldn't do it. I had to just use my shine spark to be able to get back up there, or I might have actually just choked the run for good. If you fall down that slope, it's not very easy to get back up. Well, jump less. I mean, with spin jump or space boost, it's easy peasy, but without jumps, it's very awkward. Anyway, that's one run done. I didn't think this run was gonna get anywhere close to a PB, but you know, if I just don't lose 30 seconds in calories, it might be possible. But that wasn't the only time loss. Morph Bomb was pretty bad. So 47 seconds just off of bad gameplay. And there's a lot of smaller time losses throughout the run, of course. But I was still able to make up that much time with just getting golds throughout the mid and late game. That was really nice. Pretty happy about that. That is actually pretty darn cool. You know what? Fun fact. Even with that Shine Spark mess up at the start of the Ravenbeak segment, I think a 232 is just about as fast as my Space Jump Ravenbeak kill in All Bosses Unrestricted. In All Bosses Unrestricted, I think actually... Wait, let me double check the time I have there. Sure. All Bosses Unrestricted has a best time of 2:31 at Ravenbeak. And that's with Space Jump and, well, Various Suit and less health. So I can't really deboost much off of Ravenbeak and I still have a 2:31. And this segment with Jumpless has a 2:32 now. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You can almost make up the difference just like that. Few things I need to test when I decide to play the run just for practice. Alright, chat. I'm gonna take a short break. Just a PRB and I'll BRB and do another run, and then I'll play a bit of Overwatch. Actually, I'm gonna do some attempts at a run. If I take too long to get any bump, maybe I'll do the Overwatch part sooner, but we'll do that. Alright, BRB chat. Hi chat, we are back. We are back. Let's go for another run. I don't die in categories, and that will be a much better start, but of course, we still have to get past enemy bump. Don't worry chat, I'll wake you up when we get past enemy bump. Yes. Yo, Mr. Greggy! Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Oh, too many misses there. Hardest thing for me about this Atom Mash is that I don't have much time to switch grips to do mash. Pretty good. The second Atom Talk is easier because I have plenty of time to prepare, but this one I have to switch from spamming minus plus to Atom Text Mash, and usually my mash there specifically isn't very good. This might be a little better on the second Atom Talk, but there it's just kind of random. We just almost PB like on a 40-second time loss run. I think I'm gonna be getting a 102.30-ish. Well, probably not today, but soon-ish. And I think that won't even be that good of a run. Oh, I actually tried a fast trigger finger, I tried to trigger finger the fast thing, but I guess I misclick. I didn't actually click. So I was still able to, oh my god. I was still, whoa, the fast climb. I was still able to go for the last timing, because I actually misclicked. I didn't actually trigger the input for some reason. Well, good thing, chat, is we have a run going. Emmy bump's done. Yep. That was a pretty bad Emmy bump. But if it gets me out of Artaria, chat, you know, I don't really care right now. Gets me out of Artaria, I'm gaming it. Good. Oh no. Oh, hey Art, I forgot about your request earlier. If you're still around after I finish this one, I'll show the... my config. And that was a pretty bad fight once again. Almost under an hour run. Yeah, we're getting close. I think it was theoretically already close with the previous route, but not quite possible. I do think it's going to be theoretically possible with this route, but extremely difficult for an actual functioning human being to do. Like me. And like me, I mean, it's gonna be a very, very difficult ask to play the run almost down like to perfection, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to farm a sub-hour and some of best. That is the limit of what I want to do here with my little grind. I don't actually, at the moment, I don't actually want to go for a sub-hour. Because one, my sum of best is too far from that still. But even if I approach that, I think it's gonna be just too hard. Too hard as in, it would require a pretty big commitment.
Uploading data.
But we'll see. Maybe it will become more doable. I hear that Prince also intends on coming back to NMG. Namatazu still occasionally grinds this. Maybe if more people come to play this category, we'll figure out more time saves. Okay, that's decent. I think I have managed to save this. And that is gonna gold by a second. Alright, not perfect yet. I think my best has been a 245 Spider Magnet in all bosses unrestricted. It's the same split, despite the early game difference, it's still the same split, pretty much. But I think this one's gonna be a 246. So I still have at least 1 second of time save. Hey. Hey, we're ahead of PB pace. I think PB Pace actually had a good charge beam, but a pretty darn bad cloak. On this run, the time loss is split between those two segments instead. Okay, this time I didn't dash melee to the bottom of the room. Thankfully. Shit, I did it again. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. This again. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but I keep doing this on almost every run. I just make the bat fly super low, and then I don't know the correct timing to get boosted properly when I do that. Fuck. That's such an avoidable 10-second time loss. I did the same thing in my PB. Holy shit, man. Fuck. That's an unnecessary time loss. It pisses me off. I should not be losing 10 seconds to this freaking split, man. This is really stupid. At that point, I think it's probably faster to just take the ceiling magnet. I gotta take some time to practice that again. I can't have this in my runs. What the fuck? Kill 3 bats in his one. It's not necessary. It's not about killing them. It's just I'm doing something wrong in movement there. That's not luring the bat to the correct position. It's the kind of thing that you do for monster eaters, no problem, out of muscle memory. Just do that deboost easy peasy, and all of a sudden it just stops working. I've had to deal with this so many times throughout my time playing Metroid Dread. Just every now and then, one of my tricks just stops working, and I have to just go and practice and figure it out. And sometimes it just says something very specific that I probably wouldn't even realize unless I just sit down and practice it for a bit. It just kind of sucks, but how it is. Oh, we're getting this again. This time I get the opportunity to practice. So I had this one last run, and that's where I lost 30 seconds in the early game. At least I get a chance to redeem myself this run. That's how you're supposed to tackle that. You just jump over the enemy. But last time I jumped too early, so I'm glad I was able to redeem myself. Oh, first try. Oh my god, again. First try Hell Pseudo again. Nice. Man, I really hope I get first try Atom. That would be really good. I can still gold this by a good chunk of time. Alright, door upstairs is open. Switch trader may affect some tricks. Well, not the deboost, I think. It does affect some tricks. Mostly unrestricted, I think. NMG seems fine. There's actually a speed keep and die on that's a little weird due to the load screens, but anyway. Shit. That's not it. Shit, third try is not gonna cut it. That was also a bad slope. I think third try Atom on first try Hellsuit is already my goal. Maybe I can save a bit more time if I had better movement, I don't know. I don't know if I had better movement. Yakutake07. Thank you for the follow, appreciate you. Yeah, that's already what I had. I'm gonna save time on first try Atom for sure. I think that's really the biggest chunk of time save I could have in this segment. A bit late, but it works. Still a problem run. I'm just not, you know, as I've played a lot of unrestricted recently in the last several months, I haven't really done Atom skip. I am pretty much I pretty much lost my touch with this trick. I'm doing it now, but I didn't have to do this in all bosses and any percent because I take a different route in Catarys, so I just don't do Atom skip there. It'll come back to me once I practice some more. It's not a big deal right now. But I would definitely like to see what a good Catarys gold looks like. It's gonna be something like, I don't know, 8 seconds or more. Because each Atom skip try takes a few seconds. I'm not supposed to spin. The trick here is to not spin after you do the slide. Otherwise the enemy is just gonna hop out of the wall and hit you. Alright. I did run recently and I got Atom skip 10th try. No, man, that hurts. I mean, it depends on what times you're going for. To me, that would be, I would probably just reset on the 5th try or 6th try. I don't know. Or I just bitch about this the rest of the run. That's me. If I don't get it within like 3 attempts, I'll just crash out for the rest of the run. But it does depend on what kind of times you're going for. Okay, this time we are moving through. Very nice. Okay, this is a potential gold tie right here. Unless I actually gold this a bit more. This was a good widening segment so far. 9 seconds from here is going to be 32. Maybe we can gold. Maybe we can still gold. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. 132 by 0.1 seconds. Jeez, that's tight. That's very tight. Alright, I'm not gonna try to do that deboost. I need to practice that separately. Oh. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, dude. Holy shit, dude. Not even a quick charge is gonna save me because snapback. Yep. So fucking dumb, dude. That means I can't possibly save any time. That's... How much time is that losing? Like 3 or 4 seconds? Just... Maybe more. I don't even know how many attempts I did, but I think I tried to do at least 2 or 3 quick charges and it just didn't work. It just didn't work, dude. Good crate RNG? That's asking too much, Greggy. I never get good crate RNG. I mean, I'm not especially good at the fight in any case, but I am not known for getting good RNG in crate fights, so don't expect much. Oh no. Nah, this has been pretty bad. Fight was bad. I missed a lot of quick charges. Slow on the door. Nah, that was pretty bad. It's like a 247. Nah, I lost time in the central unit fight. I lost a bunch of time to that stupid white box in Diron, so nah, there's no way we're only losing 3 or 4 seconds. We're losing a lot of time. I'm still waiting for the 240 in this segment, but not yet. A pretty big mess up. Alright, bad climb up to red, so I don't know how I got that 213.8, but I think that's a leftover from my previous grind with these splits. I think I had a grind shortly after storm skip got allowed in the rules. Maybe that's when I got that 213, because I have no idea how I got that. My average, my better various suit times recently have been like 216-ish. I have no idea what a 213 even looks like. But I always say this, and it's true. This segment is very technical. It's low-key one of the most technical segments of the game. It's not easy to get all the small stuff. That tunnel was bad, but it could be a lot better. I get the ace in the hole, but I'm already losing a lot of time in calories and the tunnel. And here, because I jumped too early to get on top of this interactable thingy, so yeah. It just adds up. This part was good. $215. Damn, I feel like I lost more than 2 seconds. Maybe that 213 was actually not as good as I thought it was. I feel like I lost more time than that in this run. Metroid Prime 4, 80%? Oh, I have no plans on doing that. Oof. Can't believe I missed the door. Did the shot just go horizontal? What the hell? Oh, that's so bad. I already had bad movement in the 233. This isn't helping. Nah, I don't like Metroid Prime 4 that much that I want to run the game. I'll give you that. The game has great mechanics when it comes to controlling Samus, but the rides through the desert are just not gonna be fun. I don't think I'll enjoy that. Also the crystals. Eh. Oh no. Dang it. Yeah, I got that. Man, this section is also not easy to do fast. Fast and well. Man, that was so bad. Skill issue phase 1. That was a little better than PB. I think I ended the fight at a 222. So we might get a 1 second goal. Yeah. But that was still not a good segment. Bad movement. Pretty darn bad phase 1. Phase 2 was also decent. Yeah, we still have a bunch of time here. A bunch of time saved to unlock. Alright. Just chill with the win. I mean, it's not that driving is bad in the game. It's just I only played the game casually, and I didn't feel like running the game was gonna be fun. Very little potential for sequence breaks. The game is even programmed to not allow sequence breaks. Very rigid programming there. And the crystal hunt was nah, dude, I don't want to do this for runs. Whoa. Whoa, where's my... Oh, man. But that's just me. Some people have a lot of fun with it. As I said, Samus movement that game is pretty good. There's just stuff I don't think I could stomach for playing the game repeatedly, I guess. Oh, here we go. Damn it. This time I didn't choke the single wall jump, that's okay. Let's see if I can actually do this part without choking. That was not very good, but better than before. Think of it like collecting Pokemon, but just collecting the same Onyx the entire game. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good point, because collecting lies in the variety you get, right? Just collecting the same thing over and over. Suppose that applies to any speed game, right? But I mean, I was able to stomach playing a lot of Dread. I still play it, right? I'm pretty much trying to do the same thing every run. I don't because I suck, but that's another story, right? Also, Yaktake, welcome on in. Thank you again for your follow. I love Metroid. I love this series too. Maybe I won't love everything that the developers cook, but that's just how things work. Oh shit, I morphed too soon. Oh my god, it's so bad. That room was so bad. Anyway. I think a really good timing to this split would be 59 seconds walking through the door that leads into this room. The best I've had so far, I think, was 101 or something, but I don't believe in rumors, but apparently Super Metroid Remake is a thing. Yeah, I'm also not a big fan of rumors and leaks and stuff. I like to let Nintendo announce their things officially before I make any judgments. A lot of a lot of the times leaks just don't have the complete information. It's nice to know ahead of time that something that you like is being made, but at the same time, leaks usually don't have the full information and they mislead people into thinking that unreleased games are going to be something that they're not. So you have to be even more cautious about leaks for that reason. I don't mind just waiting for the official sources to confirm that, but if that's true, that's going to be pretty darn cool. But I wonder if... I do wonder how the speedrun community for Super Metroid and is going to take that, because I don't think a modern game or a remake is going to live up to the original. It's probably still not. It's still probably never going to be the same as the original one, but I do know that the Super Metroid community is pretty passionate about the game. Just look at map randos and how much activity there is around Super Metroid these days. Shit. Ah man, that was bad. What's up, Mech? I'm still waiting for the NX. Wait, wasn't that the Nintendo X Pro something? Nintendo Switch Pro, first version of it. Codename for the Switch. Oh yeah. I vaguely remembered. Aw, damn, I had to repeat that and didn't have particularly good movement, so no gold for this. Oh no. Alright, never mind. No, there's no gold at all. No. Okay, alright. Yeah, just don't unmorph Samus. Yep. Fuck. Oh, that's super bad. That's like literal 10 seconds lost. Holy shit, man. This run just... I can't even get attached to this run, chat, because it's just so bad. We got the Switch Pro. It's called Switch 2. Yep. I mean, to be fair, we did get what we wanted. I mean, most of us fans of Nintendo, because Switch 2 is indeed a much more powerful Switch console. That's good. But, I mean... kind of a late release. Yeah, just release better hardware almost a decade after your players have played Nintendo Switch, right? Make sure people buy every iteration of the Nintendo Switch. Yep, because why not? Fuck. This could have been a much better fight if I didn't miss, like, yeah, all of those shots. Alright, that's a better start to the Emmy fight. But this segment went pretty darn poorly, so... Yeah, that's gonna be 10 seconds just in movement alone. But the fight, the second phase of the fight, after the central unit's shell got booped, that part was pretty bad. I missed a lot of shots. Yeah, what's up, Patty? I actually linked you that already, didn't I? Welcome on in, Patty. I've already linked to that. You asked me in a comment and I sent it to you, so just look it up. Also got Nintendo VR, it's called Virtual Boy. And my movement is just turning sluggish all of a sudden. Okay, flash shift, just don't work, okay. Alright. This speed keep, I just have to believe in the heart of the cards that Sim is actually going to unmorph before the door. This is an early screw attack? Yep. We're gonna go for early screw attack. And I have, well, a neat goal to contend for. Yes, you did, but I didn't click it. Okay, it is still in the video if you move the thing to the end. If you move the player to the end and show the stream chat, it's gonna appear there. But you've also made a comment, and I responded to that comment and posted the link a second time. So just go look up your comment, dude. It's right there. I can't do more for you, I'm sorry. You already have the link in 2 places, so that's it. Oh. As I said, you sent a second comment asking for the link and I posted it a second time. Just look up your comment, dude. I hope I can get enough HP from these guys. Okay, I did. Nice. I was scared I wasn't gonna get enough. Oh, this might work. Alright, another first try, chat. We got this. I don't know if I can gold, but... Oh, we go through. Nice. Okay. That pretty much ties with gold. Let's go. That's a time save. Oh, we call that a time save. $80 HP, that is exactly what I had in the previous run. What? Oh man. This time I didn't choke the part here, the Shine Spark. Damn it, I'm struggling to get that third flash chain there. But overall the movement wasn't too bad. I think I still have a shot at a gold. My 306 here isn't perfect, I know that. There's a lot of time saved, probably. Okay, good. Not the best flash shifts yet, but at least I didn't completely choke this like the last run. There is still some hope. So I need to be done with Quiet Robe and Ferenia in just about 50 seconds from now if I want to get a gold. That's a tough ask. That's a tough ask. Okay, good fight. Why can I never get this magnet on the first try? That was a bad landing. Could have been a little faster. Okay, we're just a second off gold. Too bad. I mean, maybe I am close to the limit of the goal here, but I don't think so. I just have to look back and see where I lost time. Damn, if only she didn't grab the ledge, this would have been amazing. Oh my god, where are all my inputs going? Alright, I think I was at 2 flash shift plus dash melee distance from the platform there. Alright, okay, let's move on. Yo, there's actually still a chance we get a 102 in this run. The chance still exists. It's still a number of things I can mess up, but I'm gonna try not to think about those, chat. Yep. Just don't think about it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna think about it. No, how? How? Is it gold? Or am I not fast enough for a gold? I did mess up the long tunnel, that's a huge chunk of time lost. I also didn't have the best movement going up to the elevator. I had a lot of mess ups, and actually a lot of mess ups the whole segment. So. What? Okay, I'm just gonna go with that. so bad. What? Dude, what? Oh my god. This whole segment has been so bad? How? What? Wow, I just unlocked some incredible ways to lose time. That was so bad. You should do some Dread Mode speedruns? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's the last thing I'm ever gonna do. Why would I do Dread Mode runs? It's awful. Oh my, why is everything... What? Oh my god, why is everything failing? It's fun. I don't speedrun strictly for fun. I want to get good times. You know what it means to try to get a good time in a Dread Mode run? It means that you have to play down to absolute perfection. You're not allowed to take damage. If you take damage, your run's over, right? Whereas in a regular run, you can take damage and there are a lot of damage boosts to actually save time. That would make for a pretty horrible category to seriously grind. I would never want to do that. I am not perfection. I'm gonna lose my mind. If I were to play Dread Mode, I would lose my mind. I already explained to you. Okay. Oh my... What the fuck? Alright, for the first time I actually get this thing. Alright. I killed this guy like 7 seconds faster than the last run. And I still had some movement hiccups here. I didn't get that Shine Spark straight away. It was so dumb, once again. Last time I buffered the Shine Spark on the platform. This time... I don't even know. There is a setting to the side of the video that says, like, chat replay or something. Just open it and then move the video slider nearly to the end, because that's when I posted the link. But, like, you made a comment in that same stream, I believe, to ask me for the link, and I posted it there. You have, like, just look up the comment that you wrote to ask me that. You don't have to mess up with the live chat or anything. It's just right there, dude. If you ask this again, dude, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, just, I already told you this like 3 or like 10 times. If you ask me this again, I'll just ignore you, dude. Yo, what's up, Memory Ghost? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate you. That is a 309 or a 310. I think we're actually gonna get a goal here. So right now we shaved 34 seconds off the sum of best today. And we're gonna add a few more to that now. I think. 310? 310. Yo. 37 seconds off that sum of best. That's good. Oh my god. Lots of mess ups in input there. Okay, hope it. Oh my god, I lost time there. I morphed because I just went for, okay, let's get rid of Gravity Ball, but I don't think Gravity Ball carries over to different areas, so I should not have morphed. That probably just cost me more time. So I'm actually a whole minute behind some of best. That's crazy to think about. But I did lose a lot of time in the mid game, didn't I? Oh no, dude. Damn it, that's a big time loss. Okay, okay. Nice, okay. I think I'm not losing too much time either. Alright, thank you. Alright, nice Patty. That was a weird load screen. Alright, good fast fight. First half was a little sluggish, but made it work. What did I miss in Center Gavern? Not much. Not much. We did gold the Ice Emmy split, but the other splits were pretty bad, so I think overall we didn't miss out on much. We did get that almost 3-second gold, but it was nice. I don't think I'm gonna be able to gold this segment. I've already made some mess ups, haven't I? There's something I'm not doing here to save time that I should be doing, and I don't know what. Okay, still work. That was quite the backup, holy crap. Okay. Not a gold, but also not far from gold. That's good. I take that. I accept the cards I'm given. Alright. Please, Crossbone, don't choke. Please just don't choke. Okay. Okay, that's good. Alright, good news is I'm not losing 10 seconds to crossbombs not working. This is good. Alright, I want to try to play a good rest of this segment. This is probably the biggest gold I have yet to get in my splits. My gold can possibly be like something as a 10 or 15 seconds or even more. I don't actually know, chat. I think we can approach the 430 on this split. So yeah, potentially biggest goal to get is this one. Really hope that Storm Skip cooperates with me here. Please do. Okay. Oh my god, the beam! The beam! What does derust mean? Well, it applies to just about anything you do. Say that you do practice some activity, even if it's physical activity. Maybe you like football, maybe you like basketball. Say that you practice basketball for a long time every day. And then you suddenly take a stop, like say you take a week or even a month off. And when you get back to it, you're not at the level you were before. The rusting is just an expression for, you know, practicing to get you back on the level you were. After being absent for a while. It's general, it's not just for speedruns. Shit. Oof, that was really close. That was really close. Ooh. Damn, that was the setup, but fuck. Oh my god. Stupid diffusion RNG not doing it. It's fat finger. Second try, but I wasted. I already wasted too much time. God. Wait, that. Damn it. That was only second try, but it was not a good second try. I wasted too much time with the... Yeah, that was just bad. Damn, he took a vacation there. Alright, there's no way I'm gonna gold that. It took too much time with the ledge warp and then the setups. It was just not good. Nowhere close to a goal. But I think I did go faster than PB, so... We're still gonna be ahead of PB, but like, yeah, no, that was super bad. I had to retry ledge warp to the limit. I almost choked the whole run on that. And the setup took me too long to get right. Even though it was only 2 attempts, I wasted the time of 3 attempts, I feel. Oh well. If I can play this well, I could still go for a 102, actually. If we can do that, chat. 34, 1 second slower than the previous run in the gold, but I can still do a little better, it's okay. Okay. Better. I'll take it. Nice fight. That is 2 seconds slower than the gold fight, I think. So 2:11 is still ahead. Why don't you have space? Because it would be slower to get space jump in this route. Come on, come on, come on. It's gonna be like 2:11, I think. Yeah. 20 seconds ahead. Escape is harder, I know. But it is still faster to go without space jump in this route. Okay. Damn it, I didn't get second. Oh my god, that's awful. Shit, oh my god, it was so bad. I'm losing like 4 or 5 seconds to gold right now, so 143, so I'm barely saving time. This is bad. I went with a third, well, I didn't get to cycle phase 1, and phase 2 was super bad because I jumped over a lot and my mashing wasn't good. Damn, I thought that was a 43, that's... Whew, this is gonna be real close, Chad. This is gonna be real close. I think I'm gonna need to get another Raven Beak gold right now. All right. Okay, good climb. Why not using store? We don't have store missiles, Mr. Greggy. We don't. This route does not get store missiles. Shit, don't do this to me. Okay, that is gonna tie with my gold, I think. So we still have a chance. We still have a chance at sub 103. Okay. Okay, it was a little too early, but whatever. And we gold again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. My chances are fading now. Okay. You can still get it. Bit of a wide jump, but okay, that's fine. What's the jump, man? The wall jump didn't need to happen. Shit, that mess up might cost me. Okay, 102.57 chat. 102.57. It's still a 102 despite the bad escape. Damn. Just got a 2-minute ad break on. Damn, the ad breaks are supposed to be 1 minute 30 mecha. I'm sorry about that. It's out of my control. It should be a 1:30 or something. Jeez, Twitch is just a little too much with that. Thank you for the GGs. Dio, what's up, Dio? GG Greggy, GG Dio, GG Mecha. What's up, Ali? What's up, Patty? Thank you for the W's. Well, that's another PB. Who would have thunk we actually got a PB? We actually got a PB after being plus 23 by Grapple Beam. That's nice, dude. So we have reached the 102. And we still have a good chunk of time to save on that sum of best. Today we shaved 37 seconds off the sum of best, which I'm pretty proud of that. I am pretty proud of that. Alright, 1:22:03 clear time. That's an NMG run. Thank you for watching. So, well, that gets us a sub 103. That's a pretty nice goal that I had. So what should I aim for next, chat? Sub 102? I think we're a ways away from that, though. To get a sub 102, I would have to play super darn well. I don't think I'm going to go for that yet. But 102.30 is more doable. I think I can get a 102.30 if I'm not plus 23 at Grapple Beam. I'm gonna need... something like a 33:20 screw attack time. Maybe better than that. Actually, what's my best by that point? Yeah, okay, so sub 30 speed booster though. Yeah. Sub 30 speed booster. Yeah, that's just very unlikely. I wouldn't, so I don't even care about going for like as low as I possibly could, because one, that would require too much resetting, of course. And I don't even know the full extent of the time saves that I have out there, right? I would need to have a very good Artaria, first try Hell Pseudo, first try Atom for a very clean early game, not choke the Missile Pseudo at Morph Bomb, have a good grade, good Flash Shift, good Speed Booster. I think I have decent times for these most of the time, but apparently I had a pretty bad Speed Booster in my PB, huh? And also a pretty bad Flash Shift, so my mid game was not good. Already noted that I was plus 23 at Grapple Beam, which is bad. I also am gonna need to get first try Screw Attack, first try Storm Skip, which I didn't get first try Storm Skip in this run, right? But yeah, I don't want to aim too low because I don't even know all of the time save that I have, right? Just a reminder that I don't know if it's still the current world record, but if it is, it's a 1:01:52, and that's without Storm Skip. So the best run in this game is done with a slower route, and it's still faster than my PB by over a minute. So there's no need for me to aim too low at the moment. A 1:02:30 is feasible, but I know I still have plenty of time save. I said this last time, but I still have to study the best times in NMG and see what movement they have, because that's probably something that I can improve by a lot. I just have to study that a little bit. You should make a category of Metroid Suit and Hyper Beam Run. You know, I've considered that in the past, just for fun or whatever. You technically could dual bosses like that, or part of 100%, but it actually has a lot of problems doing that. If you want to have some fun watching Metroid Suit content, I actually have the Metroid Suit Heist videos, part 1 and part 2, that you might enjoy watching that. There was a time where I messed around with Metroid Suit to figure out what you can do with it in the regular game outside of the escape. So that I've already done. It's not like an official category or anything, it was just me messing around with the game. If you haven't watched that, I recommend. Well, Record Turbo? No, that's actually without Turbo. I believe that was B-Dog's time. And probably an insane run. I think I never actually got to watch the run, because I wasn't into NMG at the time that happened. I don't even know if the run is still anywhere, publicly or whatever. But, I mean, I said this last time, and I just didn't even think. You know what, chat? I don't actually practice much of this off stream. Most of what you see me do here is with just what I do on stream. I haven't really practiced much of this game off stream at all. I just basically come back here every weekend to try and save some time. And we actually managed to do that. It's insane. It's insane that I actually can save time without a big commitment in practicing and grinding so far. But yeah. Pretty happy with tiptoeing the 102s, chat. This is nice. This is a nice milestone. Alright. I'm gonna play some Overwatch next, chat. We're done with Metroid Dread for today. Do a boss rush? I'm not gonna do boss rush. We're done with Metroid Dread for today. I'm gonna play a little bit of Overwatch. I'm probably gonna stream this part only on Twitch. I don't think YouTube knows what to do with Overwatch content, so we're gonna stop YouTube there. If you guys are watching from YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out and watching. We are done. I will come back next time, next weekend probably. Maybe sometime in the week if I feel like it. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see you next time, YouTube. Bye-bye.